All right, greetings and grace. I trust you are well today. Look, I'm excited. Look, we are talking about someone who loves God, who loves Jesus, who loves the Holy Spirit. That's what it is about. That's what it is about. We've got the holy fashion with Dani. So we are talking about Dani Austin Ramirez today, and we are going to get into it because sis made $4 million in 2021, and we're going to learn about it a whole lot more. But first, as you already know, enjoy the intro. The time for you to get more strategic with your content was yesterday, and it's time to solidify yourself. So stop wasting your time, because guess what? In September 2022, Forbes dropped a list of the top 50 highest earning content creators from 2021. When preparation meets opportunity, guess what? Success always happens. That's Henry Hartman. Gary Vee teaches us to pump the content out. Grant Cardone teaches us that marketing is in fact senior to sales, because if you're not posting content, guess what? One, your audience will never know who you are. Two, you cannot educate them on what you do. And three, no one will ever be able to find you online. Let me find out that you can build a global business without a social media presence. Because if you are failing to plan, you are planning to fail. That's Benjamin Franklin. Show your audience who you are. Educate them consistently and build your online presence by clicking the link below and grabbing the mini course that will help you create the strategy you need and you are looking for only $27. Go on ahead and grab that course. All right, let's get on into it. Yes, I was very excited to find my lighter yesterday. All right, so we are going to learn about the awesome Dani, y'all. All right, let's get on into it. In 2021, Dani Austin Ramirez, coming in at number 22 on the Forbes list, made, oh, whoa, excuse me, I was definitely wrong. Okay, she made $8.2 million in 2021. Okay, so I'm going to be interested in the thing that I found that we're actually going to watch together, and then we'll talk more about it. So, with the total follower count, come on, girl, 2.3 million. She like almost times four. No, close, almost times four. She almost quadrupled her follower count with the income that she made. Average engagement 5.17%, entrepreneurship score of 3. Fashion and lifestyle influencer Dani Austin Ramirez first started out on YouTube in 2012. Hey, she an OG, sharing fashion advice, wedding plans, and experimenting with wigs. By posting the latest Nordstrom sales and Amazon fashion finds, sharing her family life, and talking about Christianity, she's gained a rabid following on Instagram. Her fan loyalty has helped the Dallas native start her hair growth company, Divi, which has generated $23 million in sales to date. This is what I'm talking about, you guys. Look, if anybody is telling you that you cannot make it on social media, leveraging social media, bump them. They don't even need to know what it is you're doing. Do what it is that you do best and make it happen. Do not give up. Come on, let's talk about it. Okay, so she's got a video here. Forbes interviewed her, and I think it's like 21, or it's like more than 20-minute interview. So definitely check it out. But we're gonna watch this 2-minute one right here. Okay.
Divi, your hair loss serum, we're estimating made $4 million last year. Talk about turning your real struggles into real money. So, I mean, to me, I never really looked at it as a business. It really started as something that I struggled with myself. And I felt like, okay, if I can wear these vulnerabilities or these, things that I'm going through, these challenges on my sleeve, and maybe I can use it creatively to lighten other people's burdens, lighten other people's kind of suffering, whatever they're going through. And so it really started with me just being vulnerable about, hair loss. And I had started just with stress, kind of pulling my hair out. And then over time, wore hair extensions, everything. And then I just had, I looked in the mirror and I was married and I told my husband, I'm like, I don't even have any more hair. And I don't even feel feminine anymore. So my husband took me to a wig shop. we finally, after trial and error, found a wig, and I was able to share that with my community. And it was like this impact that I felt was just, it was like mind blowing. And so since then, I started to actually focus on what was like the core issue, and I started playing with ingredients in my bathroom, like going to Whole Foods, different oils, that sort of thing, and it really worked for me. And so my audience really wanted the product. So I really created Diddy just for my girls because I really wanted to take care of them and had no idea that it would kind of have this like word of mouth effect where people just started sending it to their, neighbor down the street or their mom or their best friend. And so I think what's been so special is that this is a brand that kind of speaks for itself because all of the before and after pictures, all of the testimonies, that's something that we never really asked for. People just were excited about it and started sharing it to help other people too. And so it was just very heartfelt. It was like it started really small, and what it's grown into has just been, it's been mind blowing, very humbling, like very thankful for the experience.
How awesome is that, you guys? How awesome is she? You know, just the fact that, you know what I'm saying, she was brave enough to share that. And really, that's what it's about. It's about being brave enough to share what's going on in your life, right? You guys have heard me talk about, you know what I'm saying, mental health. You've heard me talk about therapy and things like that, and some of the stuff that I've gone through, and even like, just a whole bunch of stuff, an array of stuff. Why? Because I want you guys to know that I understand that, one, I'm not perfect. Two, I'll be stuttering half the time and staying making mistakes, especially live and everything like that. But three, I want you guys to know that you're not alone. And really, that's what it's about. It's about communicating with one another, saying, hey, you're not alone. I want you to know that just because, you're going through whatever you're going through, that, hey, I'm going through some stuff too, but you might actually connect with it because guess what, this is what I've been going through. And I just want to encourage you to keep going in spite of dealing with this situation, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. People connected with her as a result of that. And then as a result of that, people just started sharing. They're like, hey, I want that information. Because you know what, it is very true when it comes to women, our hair is everything. And I'm saying that, look, you guys may see me with the pixie and everything like that, but let me tell you something. When it was first cut, I was so insecure. I'm telling you, I'm like, my hair, I went from braids, and I was tender-headed to perms, so I was done with the braids. And then I was like, dang, all these chemicals are hurting my hair. So I was like, dang, I don't know what to do. Then I did a big chop. My hair doubled in size in an afro, and I didn't even know how to take care of this. And this was like, just over 10 years ago. And then I ended up, I was messing, my hair was jacked up because I was in Houston for almost 5 years. But the water down there is completely different than the water up north. And let me tell you, it was like, and I was rinsing my hair like every single day and then towel drying it. And that was just, it was not the wave. And that was like 2012, you guys. And when I tell you, I was so sad because I had all these split ends. I was like, okay, let me YouTube this real quick. I'm going to try to cut my hair. And no, I did a horrible job trying to cut my hair with some regular scissors, and I did not know what I was doing. And then I got talked into, one of my closest friends. He was like, "Oh, you look so cute. You look like Goku." I'm like, I don't want to look like Goku. I don't want to look like a troll. Thank you very much. And I got talked into by a friend who's actually been in the fashion industry and everything like that. She said, "You will look really great with your face to get a pixie." And I said, "What do you mean?" And so they talked me into it. I went out there. She's like, "It can always grow back." She's like, "You could do it. It can always grow back." And so I went, I got the haircut, and I felt so insecure. I mean, the first couple of days, how they call it phantom limb. I had a phantom limb with my head, with my hair. I'm like, it's gone. And I was like, I'm not really feeling this. And then after that, it went to, actually, I ended up loving the pixie. And then I would grow it, and then I would cut it, and then I would grow it, and then I would cut it. And then, like, for a while, I would cut it, when I went to start something over, because I was like, you know what? I just want to start fresh, refresh, and start again, on my journey and everything like that. And I ended up realizing that I just love the short hair. I actually feel prettier without it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I love the pixie. I mean, okay, look, you go from trying to detangle for hours, and then, being able to cut your hair and then being done in like just a quick brush. Like, for me, with what it is that I do and all the things that I got to do, and then having to be camera ready most of the time. Look, pixie me for 500, Alex, daily double. I just won Jeopardy. Ken Jennings got nothing on me. Okay, no, I'm just messing with you guys. But she shared her story, and that's what I want you guys to understand. She shared her story. Again, she shared her story, and it was very vulnerable, and that's how you connect with people, man. So I just want to encourage you with whatever it is you're going through. Find a safe way to figure out how to share it, and then share it. Practice sharing it, because sometimes it may be super emotional the first couple of times you share it. And I'm saying that from experience as well. There's content out there, you know what I'm saying? And the more you start talking about things, the easier it gets. And you know what, you're still going to connect with people, and they're going to follow you, and then they're going to want to learn how you did what you did. They're going to want a piece of that action, and then boom, you have yourself a business in some way, because now they've connected with the problem that you had, that you have solved, and they want that problem in their life solved as well. You guys, that's a solid strategy, and it's one that is so authentic, and it's so beautiful, and it's just in a way, in the world, the way the world is going today, right? Look, even I use automation, AI. You know what I'm saying? It's out here. Technology is out here. It has taken over our lives, but we can actually be in the driver's seat, and we could tell it how we want to live it, and still share and show who we are. Because you know what? People are going to crave connection more and more, especially within these next 10 years. People are craving connection. So I just want to encourage you, get out there, connect with others, and just be you. All right. Be unapologetically you, no matter who you are, what it is. Look, if you hate people, you know what I'm saying? If you hate a certain specific group of people, I bet you can find 10 or 15 people over some time who hate the same thing you do. If you hate black people, there are groups for that. If you know what I'm saying, I'll just say it. I'm using that as an example. I mean, hey, it's out here. It's out here. If you love white people, there are groups for that. You know, I'm just saying, you guys, there's a group for whatever it is that you represent, that you are firm in. You know who you are, what it is you're trying to do. There's a group for that. You know, of course, be kind and everything like that. Don't act on hatred, and don't overdo it on the love. I'm just sharing that there is a community out there when you start sharing who you are. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Much love, and you just got to stop playing with it.